Triple kill. Like, I had a feeling Ryoko was gonna she was gonna survive that situation, but how she was gonna do it was beyond my imagination. And just seeing how she did it from what I thought she was gonna do, because what I thought she was gonna do was just like use her freaking tentacle head things, blade tentacles, and just like wreck shop. But no, she didn't even need. Well, she did need it, but she didn't need it as much as she should have or would have used. Did that make sense? Hopefully it did. Anyway, what is up, ladies and gents? Nate here, bringing you my review for Parasyte the Maxim, episode 17, The Adventures, or The Adventure of the Dying Detective. Wow, Madhouse putting freaking spoiler in your episode title. Jeez, I wonder who's going to die. I mean, even in the last, like his last episode, like last week's episode was just like a gigantic death flag for him anyway. So it had to be coming. Anyway, it seems like I was right with my prediction of the detective taking Ryoko's baby and using it as a hostage. But the thing is, I wasn't sure if he was like serious, if he was serious about killing the baby or not. Because the way he did it, like in the end, like before, like when Ryoko stabbed him, he said, "Oh, I was just joking. It was a joke." I was like, "Is it really? Because you look like you were gonna kill that baby." And in the end, he said, "I'm glad I didn't kill that baby." I'm paraphrasing, but I'm pretty sure that's the exact same words he said. So, like I said, I don't know if he was like going to kill the baby, or not going to kill it. I'm assuming he was, and then use that against Ryoko. But you know, Ryoko, she's gaining human characteristics, so she's becoming unpredictable too. Anyway, let's like move back and talk about the fight scene where we had Ryoko versus 3 parasites that didn't like her as much because they saw her as a threat for the future. And I'm not sure if all parasites can do this, or if it's just Ryoko's ability where she can split herself pretty much in half and use the other half to like bury into other parasites and pretty much use their body, like control their body. Because we saw her use that ability twice, and she was able to take out, or at least she was able to take out one of them, and then she used the other one pretty much as like a decoy, which I thought was freaking genius. She used the decoy, she used her other half as a decoy to mask her real self, so she'd come down and kill the final opponent. I don't know why I said opponent, really it's the enemy. Anyway, it was really cool, and she was like, "Your freaking parasites are too obvious." I think she said that. Actually, I think she said along the lines of, and I'm paraphrasing a lot here, that parasites are like, they only really care about themselves pretty much. But now that Ryoko has that baby, she's gaining more human characteristics. And her last enemy, the one that she killed herself, he killed his partner, even though Ryoko's other half was inside her. And she was saying that, "I'm your ally. What are you doing? Crap!" And then he just chopped her up. And then during that scene, we have Ryoko just trolling, and then I'm pretty sure I'm gonna put that as a thumbnail. But we have Ryoko just running like down a street with only half her head and just laughing like crazy. And dear call me, that laugh is really unattractive. But I guess that's the great thing about it, because she's pretty much like a maniac at that point. And then later on, throughout, like halfway throughout the episode, Ryoko somehow gets into Shinichi's house and like is able to access his dad's computer and is looking through the pictures. She calls up Shinichi, be like, "Yo, meet me at this place at the park where the detectives meet me." But I'm not saying that because, you know, plot convenience. Actually, it's not really plot convenience, but you know what I'm saying. She told Shinichi to meet him there for who knows what reason. I think she, like, towards the end, they were at a standoff, and you know, another cliffhanger, because you know, why not? But maybe she might give the babies to Shinichi. Like I said, Ryoko's she's being pretty unpredictable right now, so I don't know if what's her plan with Shinichi. Well, like, why'd she tell him to meet him there? And even Kana's there, not Kana, Kana Hawazawa is a voice actor or voice actress for Murano, so names get confusing. Anyway, Murano's there as well. But not only that, the police are there, and they're looking for Ryoko, who's wearing white and has a baby in her hand, whose baby is covered in blood. So hopefully, from what I recall, Murano's now wearing white. And even Murano meets Ryoko, and she's like, and Murano's like, "Oh, are you Shinichi's mom?" Like, and I realized Murano has never met Shinichi's parents. And she still doesn't know that Shinichi's mom died, because he and his dad haven't told anyone, and the police didn't made an open statement about it. So I'm like, oh yeah, so will this come into play later on? Which, I mean, it has to, right? Because in the end, I'm hoping that Murano and Shinichi, after everything Parasyte is over, they get together, and then, or somehow, like, in like the penultimate episode, like, Shinichi reveals everything to Murano, like how his parents died, how his right hand's a parasite, and all of that. Anyway, one last thing about Ryoko being unpredictable is when she stabbed the detective, and after she stabbed the detective and got the baby, which, oh my lord, that was really lucky. Like, how'd you know the baby was gonna fall back? Anyway, what I mean by unpredictable is that she's gaining human characteristics, and humans are ever changing, so that's a thing. But thing is, she even, and I'm paraphrasing again here, she said that she's surprised by herself what she did, because I'm pretty sure it's human nature for a mother to protect her child, at least if you're right in the head. Which then again, Ryoko isn't, because remember when she was running down, she scared the mess out of those couples, in which, again, are the fodder citizens of the parasitic world of Parasyte. Are they dumb? Why would you go after her? Like, are you crazy? Anyway, she said she was surprised herself that her motherly instinct protected her child right away. Anyway, that was the episode. My grade for the episode, I'm gonna give it an A. We got a nice fight. We got great character development for Ryoko. We even got a little bit character development for Murano as well. And lastly, Shinichi took a back seat to the episode. He wasn't focused, which is great, because sometimes some series needs that, where the MC takes a step back and some of the supporting characters take the lead. So yeah, my question to you guys is, what do you think Ryoko is going to do with the baby and Shinichi? Because there has to be a reason why she called Shinichi to the park. I mean, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. And hope you guys enjoyed the review. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate and subscribe if you think the video deserves it. And I'll see you guys all later tonight for Arrow. So until then, bye.